You can say many things about Nerdrotics, Geeks and Gamers. Good media pundits? No, no, I don't think even as media pundits they do very well. But as just being laughing stocks, you can always count on to just put out shockingly new, stupid things to talk about. Yes, I'll agree there. But this is a bit of a throwback because if you know Nerdrotic and the Geeks and Gamers, they constantly love my Gina Carano. They just love to bring up Gina Carano, and I'm forced to agree with them. I don't think Disney made the right choice by firing her. You can justify it, but it is definitely a sign of authoritarianism to just punish someone because you don't like their political opinions, and that's just very unhealthy overall. But of course, they're going to contradict themselves as always, so we're going to hear Neurotics lament that it all went wrong with Gina Carano.
We'll just be like, so anyway.
I don't think it was 2 months when they fired Gina Carano. So that was like a month and a half.
And like, how many people are going to reference that going forward as being one of the greatest things that happened in storytelling? It's like, not many. I don't.
Well, it's really funny too because Gary is getting all kinds of upset. There's just too many women's in the MCU. There's too many women's in Star Wars. Let's just focus on the women's, and that's not good. That's destroying the story. It's destroying my Star Wars. It's destroying my MCU. Wait a minute. Well, Gina Carano is a woman, but they fired her. So from your own perspective, they did the right thing. In fact, you should be encouraging it, and you should have nothing wrong with it, because they got rid of a woman. The more women, worse. Less women, better. That's what you just said. So what's the problem? It's like, oh, it's the wrong women. Oh, okay. As long as you're an extreme right-wing woman, then that's good. If you're an extreme anti-communist woman, that's good. So basically, Kathleen Kennedy didn't do anything wrong in firing Gina Carano. She did the wrong thing in firing the wrong ideological person. That was the problem. The wrong ideology.
Gonna get me kicked out.
He didn't want to do it, and I'm like, what the hell? It's like, let's do this shit.
She's cussing.
And that gets us to Spiderverse, where Jeremy goes full-blown crazy. Before he was just pro-Nazi, pro-racist, pro-fascist, but now he just goes full-blown nuts and embracing Saudi Arabia as better than, I don't know, just letting people make choices.
But you have the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and the Middle East taking a stand against this right here. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse banned from release in UAE, Saudi Arabia. And there you see the image right there that has really caused a lot of controversy surrounding this. I personally think that if you think that this is acceptable, then you have problems. That's just my opinion, and it's my correct opinion, because this is nonsense, and people are tired of seeing this trash.
He's getting mad over a flag and the BLM, and the solution is let me embrace a really harsh religious dictatorship where they routinely execute people, they routinely censor people, they routinely engage in murder of political opposition. And simultaneously, I'm kind of suspicious of Lucasfilm after they fired Gina Carano. Like, wait, no, stupid, no. You can't have it both ways. You just endorsed a dictatorship that silences people all the time. And now you're like, why are they silencing Gina Carano? Why are they silencing me? You don't think there's anything wrong with that. Silencing people is fine. Silencing people with murder is fine, as long as it's the right ideology. I hates my Disney. Oh, you hates Disney. I likes you. I hates MCU. You hates MCU. I like you. Alien brains. As long as they hate Disney's, he's gonna like it. So I don't take what he says too seriously because I don't think he knows much about Saudi Arabia. I don't think he knows much about the Middle East. I don't think he knows much about anything. But I do find this very hilarious because he keeps putting out that he loves G.I. Joe. I don't see how we're combining the G.I. Joe patriotism with an embrace of Saudi Arabia. So even in terms of fiction and the fandom, he's not being consistent. So ridiculous. And for the record, I don't like Spider-Verse. I don't like what they're doing with Spider-Man. I don't see how helping Saudi Arabia is really going to restore Spider-Man. But maybe that's me. Crazy person.